Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about few more methods related to sets in Python. So there is a method that we can use with sets copy. We have also used it with list and other data structures. So if you want to copy a set, use this method. Give a new variable, use an older set, do a copy, and you will have a copy. Okay. Now there is another method called pop. It will randomly remove one of the element from the set, because in sets order is not important, so it can remove any element, first, last, middle, anything. Okay, so it's very random. So now for set 4 it's removing the second element, for set 5 it's a second element. Okay, so we don't know, it can be first, second, third, we don't know. So that is the use of pop method. It will randomly remove one element from the set. Now we also have a del keyword we can use with set. Here I have this set, I am printing the set, then I am deleting the set, then I am again printing the set. So if I run this one is getting printed here, but after deleting I am getting this error that's set 44 is not defined, because after you do the del, this set is gone, it's not in the memory. So we are getting the message that this object is not there because we deleted it. Okay, it's gone, but before that I was able to print it. Okay, so if you want to completely delete the set, we can use del keyword also. Okay, now we have few methods that are related to use of sets. Like I said in my earlier videos, the main use of sets in mathematical operations, they are very similar to mathematical sets. Okay, so there are few methods that are used in those operations. So here I have two sets, set 1 and 2. Only one element is common, like 4. Okay, so now these are two methods that I can use with or I can use for these operations. We call it union of sets and intersection of sets. Union means you want to join sets. Intersection means you find common elements. So if I want to do union, I can use this operator, pipe, or I can use union method. They both are same. Only difference is here I am using one operator, here I am using a method, but they both will are same. They will give you same result. Similarly for intersection, I can use this operator or I can use intersection. So it's like set1 dot intersection, and in the circular parenthesis you will give a name of the set you want to find common elements. Okay, so if I run this, now if I join two sets, it will join 4 is a common element, it will be only repeated once. So these first two will give me these output. Now here I am finding intersection, finding common elements. Only 4 is common, so I am getting 4. Okay, but if you see, these all are sets. This returns sets, this is a set, this is a set with one element and like one element. So this union and intersection of sets returns us a set. Okay, in case of union I will have all the elements of both the sets, and in case of intersection I will only have common elements. That's the difference, but the output I am getting is in form of a set. Now there are few other methods. We call it difference of sets and symmetric difference of sets. Okay, now difference means this will like for example, if I want to find the difference of set 1 and 2, it will give me a set that has element in set 1 but not in set 2. Okay, so so this means difference. So basically if there is any common element in set 2, we will remove it from set 1 and the rest will be presented. In case of symmetric, okay, this means finding the elements other than the common elements. So let's run this and see. If I run this, now 1, 2, 3 is present in set 1 and 4, 5, 6 in set 2. Once when I do the difference, it will remove the element which are common. 4 is common, it will be removed from set 1, because I am saying set 1 minus set 2. So all the common elements will be removed from set 1. So I'm getting. Okay. So here also you can use this operator or you can use the method. Symmetric difference is, now 4 is common element, remove the common elements 1, 2, 3 and 5, 6. 4 is not shown. That is what we call symmetric difference. That means all the elements other than the common elements. Okay. So these are few operations which are, we can say, used for they are used for sets operation using these methods. Okay. So these are very specific to sets. And we have studied for list and dictionary. If you want to read elements one by one, we can use loops. Here also we can use for loop and use membership operator in, and you can read the elements of the set one by one. But in case of, for example, list and strings, we were able to use while loops because we can use a variable to read index, and using index we can print the element. But in case of sets, we don't have indexes, so if you want to print one by one, for loop will work well. Okay, while might not work. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.